Okay, hello my fellow FOAs. So they have dropped another concept photo 4. So this time they actually did drop a whole, like either not the full photo of them or it might be just units, but I'm not entirely sure because I haven't clicked on it. I've only like saw like glimpses of it when I was trying to avoid it on my X feed and then as well as on YouTube because they post about it as well and I was like, oh my god, like I just kept avoiding everything, right? But we're just gonna go ahead and look at the concepts for this one and see if this one like makes more sense of the connection of like what it's like, because so far like, it's been the first two like made sense in a way, and then the third one I was just like, okay, like I like the outfits a little bit, but I was just like, what is this, like what's going on here? And then now they have a concept for it. I'm just like, okay, so I guess we're just, I don't know if this is gonna be the last one or like I said, I keep saying like, oh, is this gonna be the last one, and then they end up dropping another one. But I mean, either way, we're getting fed, right, with photos, like different variety of like photos and styles for them. But we're just gonna go ahead and look at the pictures, y'all. Okay, so yeah, units. Oh, okay. Yeah, like this one, like, hold on. That comment was right though. Like he's been looking really good. This, like how he always does, but like I've been like, oh, like noticing Jungwoo a lot more in these pictures. Okay, come on. Daisuke does not look like Daisuke here. Is it just me? I think it's just like the way that they're like making the shadows like, or their jaws so like defined in some of these. But I think these outfits will make a lot more sense with the first ones than the third set that we saw. And then also like kind of them putting together the feeling that outfits that they were in the first photo and then putting together the second like nature kind of vibe with this one. Like it makes like it's like them bringing together, right? Ah! Oh my god, wait! How are you gonna go from day to night? Jesus Christ! I'm gagged. I'm afraid I'm a little bit gagged. Wow! Because, like, what is this, like, how did they decide, like, the dividing of this? Because, like, obviously, like, the outfits are still kind of, like, darker, but just a little bit more, like, I don't know, like, and then you go to this? Like, oh my god, like, they just... They are, like, killing me. Like, this photo, like, particularly, this is a very strong photo. And then, like, the red light, like, do you not see JL's pose? Like, oh my god, like, okay, come on, like, leg out. And then, okay, come on, Han, like, doing, like, the... What is it? There's, like, a specific, like, phrase for this kind of, like, type of pose. Like, I just can't think of it right now. But, like, it's very much giving, like, kind of, like... I don't know, like... the kind of cool kind of like pose where that you see a lot of people on like, or before a while ago, like do on Instagram and stuff like that. And then, okay, come on, Steven just holding on to like his jacket, and then obviously Schweibo just looks chef kiss, like gorgeous with his hair. But I was not expecting that. Like they really went from day to like night, or like not even day, because like this is a little bit dark, but like in terms of like the background, like, so I'm guessing that means that like they're gonna be in the light and then the rest of them are gonna be in the dark. And then we're gonna get that in the individual photos. Like, okay. Oh my god. Like I said, like, they need to leave his hair alone. He needs to keep this hair length, y'all, because he looks great. Ooh, okay, this type of style of, like, photographing, like, I feel like I've seen it in, like, another, like, idol, like, but it was, like, the main, like, photo concept, I think. But I like it because like the red is like very like, I don't know what it's like, adding like a little bit of like mysterious kind of like eerie kind of vibe, you know? Ooh, come on, Schweibo. Oh, I like how they put like more like black streaks in his hair. They're really killing him with like these jackets. Like, okay, come on, serve, come on, diva. Like his posing, like, okay, like, killing me. Ugh, I'm not ready for the next one. I'm not ready. Like, cause I swear, like, every time, like, I'm already, like, oh, like, I'm not expecting it, and then, like, he just comes out, like, ooh. I like these kind of, like, style of jackets, y'all, not gonna lie, though, with the dual zippers, like, I only have one, like this, and it's, like, a tight, like, I've worn it before on here, but, like, I don't know what it is like I like about like it creating that like where it's like, I don't know what it is, like just the style of it, I like it. But okay, come on, like belts, but like face card, obviously. Like what concept have I seen this, like what album like have I seen this, like was it like An NCT album? I can't think of it, but like I said, I've seen like this like red kind of like. Well, I don't think it's necessarily like red. It's like mostly like it's kind of like them like, mid moving of like their like pose. It's kind of like the capturing like the blurriness that it captures, but like they're putting like a red cast on it is what it is. So I'm just like, but like the eyes, like if there's like a zoom function in here, I would be zooming, y'all. Okay, Steven. Ooh, his hair really does like suit this like era that they're doing. I like how they went about choosing it. Same with the Han, like I said. And then for Juwon, I'm like, it's not that much. I don't think it's that much different. It's like probably like a little bit like dark. It's like a little bit more darker, right? But like it's still kind of the same kind of like pinky, kind of like orangey, kind of like. I think what we're saying was grapefruit like coloring, but like I guess I kind of see where they were kind of going with like in terms of his haircut whenever like they first like showed their new styling, right? Like it was definitely giving like that edgier kind of like darker kind of like mature more feel, right? But like the color, but I still like it anyways. But like I'm just saying like this really suits the concept as well as Han's. Like I really like it. But yeah, you see what I mean? Like it's supposed to be like them like moving mid pose, but like they're adding like a red cast on it. Okay, now it's. Oh, we're getting just. Oh, we're here like, well, maybe they'll just give us dark, and then they'll just give us like light for the members who are in the light, and the dark for the members who are in the dark. No, they're just gonna give us all dark. Wow. Wow. Like I told y'all, he's been coming for me, and he knows, but JL's be like, it's like a fighting between the two whenever like it comes to these concept pictures, because I'm just like, oh my god, I like a cutie patootie, and then I have JL along over here like just killing me, but like here it's like, oh, like Juwon is very much giving like stronger kind of like concept, but okay. The gaze though, the stare that they be giving, the noonbeat. Okay, we got to Daisuke's. Wow. Okay, come on, Daisuke. Not gonna lie, I think this might be my favorite set of pictures for Daisuke. Like, I do really like him, like, when he's, like, really cutesy, right? But this is showing, like, a completely different side of him that we haven't really seen. Like, we have seen, like, him being a little bit more mischievous and very much cutesy, like, in, like, all these photo shoots and everything. But here, I'm just like, okay, like, also, I'm just like, no, not the baby. I'm like, I need him not to grow, but, like, he looks good. Like, I think he nailed it. Like, ooh, I really like this. Like I said, they're really bringing in that, like, that nature, like, aspect from the second set, but, like, just making a little bit more, like, either, like, early dawn or, like, as the sun's, like, setting kind of vibe, where it gets, like, you're, like, creeping into the darkness, right? Or, like, vice versa, you're creeping into the light. Which, like, makes sense, because, like, in the concept film, like, they're in the dark, right, most of the time, and then they are, the light beam that comes, right, they end up, like, running towards it, right? So it's, like, very reminiscent of that. Come on, Woongi, with your... Woongi has such pretty lips, like, let's be for real, because, like, he just looks great. Like, I really like this styling for him, too. It's very, like, different from what I've seen, you know, before. I was very, like I said, I was very surprised whenever I saw him in all the stages that he was doing for what's called University, because like I had only seen him like do like I have seen him like do I had seen him do like more stronger concepts for sure, like in TOO and TO1, but like I was mostly seeing him like, oh my god, my little cutie patootie, because like he was just like, yeah, it's like, and like very much like giving, right? But it's very much like been very surprised with like how different like he can suit every single concept, right? So I'm just like, but I've been more so surprised now with him in AHOF. Ooh, this guy looks so pretty. Yeah, it's like it's either like as the sun's going down or like it's creeping into like early dawn, you know what I mean? But like I said, I really like the concept of like the coloring that they're going with, like their outfits and everything. I'm still not like, I like the concept of the third one, but like I was still like questioning like what that had to do with anything of like the actual concept, because I was just like, what is this? Like, this makes like, no sense. Like, it's just like to have another extra set of pictures, whereas this one like would tie in more with the first and second to this one. You know what I mean? Like, if am I the only one who's thinking that? Like, not that I don't like the not that I don't like the third concept, because I did like, I think they were serving the face cards, right? And like everyone was like really cute, right? But like that one was just like, like it wasn't the best in the terms of the like the set of threes. But now I'm like, I really like this one. I think this is probably like my favorite, unless they come out with another concept, because like, you know how it'd be like, I'd be like saying like, oh my god, like I want this to be the last one, and like they're like, oh no, you thought we're dropping another set of concept photos. I'm just like, so I'm like wondering what album this is gonna be in, because I know the third set, I was just like, is this gonna be like the digipack or like the QR version? Like what's going on there? Because like for the first album, obviously like they did have like 3 different concepts, so I'm just like, because then I'm in trouble, right? Because like I'm not trying to be spending too much money this time around. Like I said that last time too, right? And I ended up buying like 2 other albums that I didn't need, right? But it'll be what it'll be, right? But like for sure, I'm still leaning towards the second one, I think is what I said, concept wise. But if this is also an album, I might be like, if I'm gonna get 2 albums like this time around, like just 2, I'm gonna stick with that. Then I might just get whichever one this is from, and the second one. But I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. Probably not next week, because I think my K-pop store always gets it a week later, and I will probably actually go to the store this time and go ask and be like, do y'all have it in? Because the whole situation with the last album, y'all, like that was like, thankfully it was before the tariffs for the US, because like if you don't know, like we have been getting tariffs for like imports like outside of the US. So it's been, so far I've heard, my friend Shai has been telling me like that it hasn't been too bad, but still I'm like, I'm really not trying to spend like, because it was like I told y'all, like K-pop Town, when I bought the album, the QR and the original photo book album, like the albums were cheaper than the shipping. The shipping ended up being more, and I was just like, so imagine that, and then having another set of tariffs on top of that. So I was like, I'm like, I'll just wait and like actually check to see that they get, because I feel like they probably will, but they didn't post about it last time. So I'm just like, I'm gonna have to go and like to the store, but it'll be what it is, right? Hopefully, like I won't take as long as I did for that one to do an unboxing. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed my reaction and viewing to the photos, and I guess we shall see if they end up dropping another concept photo. If not, like, yeah. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I shall see you in the next one.